Hello, everybody. Welcome to Karmic Palms. Let's discuss this person's palm today. The topic is when recognition evades you in your career or business. Now, before we get into the details, please subscribe. And if you want to get your palm analyzed, do WhatsApp us, it's in the description box. Now, what does it mean, recognition evading you? Means you do a lot of hard work in your business or your company, and people seem to just ignore you like you don't even exist. Why does it happen? Now we will study the palm as the modern palm reading, and then we will see why are these effects taking place. Okay. Now looking at this person's lifeline, it goes down like this, comes down here, and after this certain age it starts thinning out. You see this? It's not as bold as what it started, if you can see it yourself. After the certain age here, it starts becoming thin, like faint. This roughly around at 58 onwards, there will be health related problems on a regular basis. Not something which is, one-off thing. It'll be a constant problem, one after the other, till the day this person passes away. Now, judging from the heartline and lifeline, they will live up to the age of 81, 80 to 81, but there will be constant health related problems. There is an angel line here. Now, if you see here, the angel line has moved out of the. Now, see, guys, how angel line works is angel line, the more closer it is to the lifeline. See, like this, if it's closer like this means that this person will always have a support. Okay, they'll always have a support from the family, from friends, from husband, from boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever that is, whichever sex you are, you can expect it from, what I'm saying, from general, people, like your family, brother, sister, husband, wife, things like that. But what happens is over the period of time, the line starts moving like this away. As you start aging, it starts moving away. Now, if you see in this person's case, it's moved out, which means the person who were once supporting you will want to avoid you. They will not want to deal with you because of constant support. I think somewhere they feel, they don't want to support you anymore. Things like that will start happening. And because of that, the line starts moving away. Now, this has not come to a certain point of negative. This is still in the positive, which means here and there they might, but they will want to avoid you. Okay, that is one part. If it starts, they have to keep an eye. If it starts keep moving away like this and it becomes like this means the person who were once supporting you will want to stitch you up basically. They'll want to see you suffer. They'll want to see you go down in life. Okay, so they need to keep an eye. The best thing for this person to do is to stop taking support no matter what. Even if you have to eat one meal a day, you do it if you're struggling times, but do not go ask for help because this will become a future complication, which is not a good sign for this person. Okay. Now, there are signs, if you see here, branching out like this, which means very good chance of settling in a foreign country. Okay, there are multiple lines, which means very good chance of settling down, from one country to another country to another country. So, which is a very positive sign. Now, what you see here is the fate line. If you see the fate line, it starts very thin to this point. You see from here, it starts, which means from a foreign country they'll travel and earn, or settle down in a foreign country and earn from there. They will do okay. But suddenly from 40 to 49, there will be a massive boost in this person's life. They will do extremely, extremely well. Okay, in terms of savings, picking up a house for themselves, settling down, they will earn in a, in a working environment, not a business environment. This person will be in a job, and whatever you have growth in a job, more salary, promotion, things like that, they will grow to the heights from 40 to, I would say, 41 to 49. After that, if you see here, there's a sudden stop and there is no fate line. You see this? There is no fate line. Now, what does this mean? Means again, roller coaster, ups and downs. It'll be up, too many downs and ups. Okay, so Climbing this part here, anybody can achieve it, guys. Please keep this in mind. Anybody can achieve it, but you have to work hard. You have to work extra hard. Even if you don't have a fate line, means you have to work extra hard. Okay, for example, an 8 hour 9 to 5 thing is not going to cut it for you in life. You will need to work extra hard, which means at least 14-15 hours a day, or even 16 hours a day, to keep up. If not, a lot of people give up. When you give up, then everything will start going downward. Okay, you need to keep fighting if you want to make it in life. If you want to make it big, if you want to make it, like, in life, you need to work hard. Now this person is flexible. You can see the thumb here. It's okay, nothing wrong with it. Like, it's a good sign that this person is flexible. They adapt and they grow. There's nothing wrong. It's a very good sign to have. Also, if you see, the mind line is very short, which means very short tempered person. Quick decision making. They don't think things over. Immediately decide and take decisions and then regret later. Also, the heart line is okay. The sun line comes from here. You see this? It comes to this point here, and it comes here like this. This is a very good sign. But what is happening is, just imagine a lamp which has a very bright light and it brightens your room. Okay, you have one big lamp which really brightens your room, so you can see everything in the room in the night time. Now just imagine somebody put a blanket on that, a heavy thick blanket, or even a carpet. What do you think is going to happen to that room? It's going to go into pitch black again. Okay, so this is what this mole is doing. Okay, so this is what this mole is doing. It's not you are working hard, but somebody else is taking the name. This will happen quite often in this person's life, throughout their life. Okay, now also here means severe deformation. Means in the office they might accuse you of something, or your colleagues will accuse you of something in the office, and this will happen not just in one place, it will happen in multiple places. You wouldn't have done anything wrong, but what will happen is things will happen for you in a bad way. So because of that, what will happen is you will have to keep shifting jobs. You will not have proper, they say you will never stabilize. You will always have issues. You'll always be they have a saying in India. They say you will not have a ground to stand, because it's not yours. They'll always keep shifting. So like that, your career will always be shifting. You will not find one permanent place to do well. This is what this mole does. Okay, now we have to understand what is the reason that this person is going through this process. Okay, why are they suffering? Why are they going through these complications? Why is this person not being recognized? We need to get into the details. This is where the karmic palms come in. We need to go back to see what lines you were born with, and to see, did you do something wrong in your previous life? Is why you've got negative lines which are affecting you in your current life. Now for this, you need to see this person's, if you see this person's heart line, it's a very short heart line. You see, it stops here. What this means is, you see here, the heart line is like this, correct? Means this person is compassionate now. But in the previous lines, if you see here, what she was born with, this person had a very, they didn't care about other people. And they've done some very bad things in the previous life. And because of that, what is happening is, the effect is taking place in this life, because she's come with this. And this, it shows that you didn't care about other people. It was just you and you and you. And somewhere down the line, this person has hurt somebody in a very, very bad way. Okay, it must have driven that person to do something, take some drastic steps, we don't know. But what we know is, this person had little compassion for anybody else. Okay, so that's why in this time, the mole has come here to show that this person will suffer. No matter what this person does, there will always be somebody else who will come and take away the glory and go away. And that suffering which you go through at home, when you come back home from work, when you sit and think about it, it's like, I did all the hard work and somebody else took it. So all these things will happen in this person's life. Now, is there a remedy for this? Yes, there is a remedy for this. Okay, there are things that you can do to neutralize it, to make it better in life, to grow from there. Okay, but you need to take serious, when we say remedies, you need to follow those remedies, not follow it for a day and then get bored of it. Okay, so this is one reason. Also, if you see the fate line here is not very good. You see, it comes up to this point. There is a sixth sense line here. The sign of sixth sense is here, which is the X mark, which is called the mystic X, is there. But this person, see, mystic X cross is something that you say will come true and things like that on other people. Okay, but that doesn't help you in life. Okay, you can say that tomorrow is going to rain and it might rain. How does it affect you? Unless you're a farmer, okay, it doesn't help you. So things like that will not help you. Things, you need to see a person in today's world. You need wealth, you need money. Okay, let's be frank, you need money. Everybody needs money. They need to survive, they need to buy things, they need to secure their lives. It's understood, it's everybody is chasing that. So for something like that, having these signs, having manifested here, it doesn't make any difference. Okay, so what you need is a strong fate line. You need these negative signs to disappear. Okay, so there are remedies for that, but in palmistry, there are remedies which you can come out of these things. Also, if you see here, this person is gifted with old age wealth here, but it's not here. You see this? It's not formed. It's a very thin line here. It's not formed, which means there might be struggles in the old age also. Why? Because there's no fate line here either. So there are a lot of things we need to see, guys. This is why we go with karmic palms. We need to see what was the root cause of the problem. So now we know the problem here. It's because of something that this person did, is why she's brought forward all the bad karmic effects into her current life. Okay, so this is how we study a person's palm. I hope this helps. Please do subscribe, and if you want to get your palm analyzed, do WhatsApp us. It's in the description box. Take care, everybody. Thank you. Bye bye.